Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Army Black Knights, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Miami's offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is resting. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. The game there. Important second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Looking to pass. It's Nicholson. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone. Can they convert? The pass rush closing in. Finds an open target on the left side. And he moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Hurricanes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Pass is caught. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Nicholson. Looking to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Black Knights offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And that's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first downs.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Snags a quick throw. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Black Knights.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Running back has it on the screen now. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Canes will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Black Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
6th play of the drive coming up. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Singleton. Moves out of the pocket. And into the end zone. The defense scoops it up. The ball is loose. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, anytime Anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create and make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And the Black Knights line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Army.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake. Look at it pass it. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down after that previous play. Design quarterback run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's third down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
A bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Singleton. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Black Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handed off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Singleton. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. He keeps it on a design run. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Odom. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Black Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Army. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Nicholson. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Grab behind the line. It's Adams. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He finds the running back in the flat. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. Now they call a run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the target, and it's complete. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Runs through the defender. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Handoff from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They make the tackle, but that's a... gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Dropping back, it's Nicholson. The receiver grabs it. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a keeper. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the electric touchdown play, taken off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. The Canes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Canes with first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To throw, it's Nicholson. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Grinding away on the ground. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Now a on second down here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Scooped up for the defense. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial